I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this is your midday market update. Well, we started the day with a little bit of selling, but that seems to have changed. We're starting to look at the indices moving more into a positive territory, seeing a little bit more green out there. And it may be that with all the selling that we have seen over the last few days, that some are finding some opportunities there. John Corpina from Meridian Equity Partners is here to tell us more. So, John, the volume is actually pretty decent at this time of the day. Are we just seeing that people are finding some good prices now?
Right. So as we've been kind of somewhat anticipating this sell-off, not really knowing when it's going to come or what was going to be the catalyst to it, but as we've seen these pretty significant moves in the market over the last few trading sessions, it gives investors opportunities. Been waiting on the sideline to come back into this market and find some prices that they like. Especially now we're heading into earnings season. That usually is a catalyst for an upward momentum into our market. So this might be a little bit of a pause on the sell-off and a buying opportunity before earnings season.
You know, it used to be that Alcoa was the name that we all watched for the beginning of earnings season, and now that Alcoa is not a part of the Dow anymore, do you think that the focus is going to shift to maybe JPMorgan or something, a name like that as our bellwether?
Right. If we're going to have to look at something this week, it's going to come to JPMorgan on Friday. We'll tie a little Wells Fargo into that too. But yes, the financials have been a hot topic, especially with a lot of what's been going on at JPMorgan, whether it's personnel changes, litigations, just overall global economic conditions. It's going to be interesting just to kind of look at their earnings reports, see what their outlook is moving forward, especially in some of their investment banking areas.
Yeah, so we may be now pushing past the industrials to get a health of our economy and looking more at the banks. You know, we just had the Citigroup settlement on mortgages, and maybe that's where we look for our health of our economy is, are people using their credit cards? Are the mortgages happening? What's going on with that?
Right. So, you know, they're all tied in together, you know, whether it's in the retail sector, whether it's home sector, whether it's the financials and mortgage applications. It kind of gives us a pretty good breadth of what's going on out there, and it trickles it down to such a nice fine line that we're able to really see how the American people are spending their money, where is it going, and what's the overall effect of that money coming back into our economy.
All right, we'll pour Alcoa no longer the belle of the ball in the earnings season, and we're going to be looking at JPMorgan later this week. That's John Corpina of Meridian Equity Partners, and I'm Deborah Borchardt with The Street.